So what of after Lima? Where did we fly into?
We fly into Asuncion, Paraguay.
Right, which we heard was an up-and-coming tourist spot.
We read that after going there and promptly discarded that guidebook because that was ridiculous.
What happened? What is the city like?
Well, first of all, no one goes to Paraguay apparently. We asked the guy who owned the hostel for things to do, and he was like, There's nothing here. Why are you here? Leave as soon as possible. He was really nice about it though. He was just being honest. There was nothing to do there.
We walked around.
We decided the town could benefit if they started marketing themselves to the filming industry. It would be a great set for like a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, you need to film a zombie movie. Go to Asuncion, Paraguay.
Post-apocalyptic. Lots of graffiti on the walls.
Yeah.
Crumbling buildings.
Yeah, and all this graffiti. There's some pretty political stuff.
Very political.
They'd recently had their bicentennial. One of our favorite pieces of graffiti just said 200 years of shit. Which is a great name for an album.
I don't know.
Yeah.
A post-apocalyptic film.
Right. 200 years of shit. Wow.
Yeah.
All right. And then we also saw some very anti-American graffiti. Of course, we don't know anything about Paraguay or its history.
We don't know what we did to them, but it was apparently bad.
We did some bad.
We were portrayed as a pig, and the country was being served up to us on a plate.
Yeah.
Us in Brazil.
Yeah.
And we were greedily eating the country.
I didn't even know we were friends with Brazil.
No clue what's happening there.
So we stayed a day there and then found out there's nothing to do except go to TGI Fridays.
Except to get out of there.
So we hopped on a bus, and it was about a 6-hour ride across the country to on our way to Iguazu Falls.
Puerto Iguazu.
Iguazu.
Yes.
In Argentina. On the bus, they decided to play some movies.
Yes.
They played Flick of 3. We both decided this would make a better film as a porno.
I said a horror film would be good. Or Flick of 3.
I'm pretty sure.
Reckoning.
I'm pretty sure she said porn. Equus 2.
Yeah.
Twice. They ended Flick of 3. There was still about an hour and a half of bus left, so they started a new film. The next film was also Flick of 3.
Also Flick of 3.
If you haven't seen Flick of 3, great George W. Bush lookalike.
Yeah. Horses. A horse that's not even really in the movie very There's a couple horses. But yeah, Flicka is not featured very much in Flick of 3.
No.
It's mainly about the clique in the school that's mean to her.
Yeah.
The mean girl.
It's like Mean Girls. It's with a horse.
But it's fine at the end, they're best friends.
Yeah, so we watched it twice, so we're pretty big fans of it now.
We forgot something that Paraguay did introduce us to. So one day we were walking down the street, and this man who the nice thing about Paraguay is it's not touristy, so no one is trying to hawk things.
Nobody cares if you buy anything.
They don't care if you're there. They're just we're living our lives. But we were walking down the street, and this cute little old man watched us walk by, and he had this basket of warm bread things, and we didn't know what they were, and he just went chipa. He was introducing us to this thing.
He knew as we looked at it, he could see it in our eyes that we didn't know what chipa was, and he said, chipa.
And we didn't buy any then.
No, because he freaked me out.
On the bus, as we were watching Flick of 3, we stopped. The whole bus stopped specifically at a chiparia.
Right.
To get chipa. So they come on the bus
with a giant
huge
sack.
Baskets of steaming chipa, and it filled the bus with such a good smell we had to buy some.
Right. And what is chipa?
Oh, what is chipa?
What is chipa? Can you describe chipa in words?
It's so good.
So it's crispy on the outside, a little squishier on the inside, very buttery. It's a very buttery bread.
It's almost cheesy.
Yeah, it is. It's almost like cheesy baked into it.
Cheese herb.
Actually, you know what it reminds me of? Texture-wise and a little taste-wise, but it's more subtle. The rolls from Red Lobster. The bread rolls of Red Lobster. That's what it is.
Like cheese bread rolls.
Yeah. It's like bagel plus.
That's way better than a bagel.
Exactly. That's why do we even have bagels in the world?
We need chipa.
Just make chipa.
Just make chipa.
So thank you, Paraguay.
Thank you, chipa.
So we make it to our hostel in Puerto Iguazu. And the next day, we head out to see one of the wonders of the world.
One of the 7 wonders of the world.
7 natural, modern wonders of the world.
There's a lot of lists, it turns out.
Yeah.
So where are we?
We're in Iguazu Falls.
That's exciting.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a wonder of the world or something. I don't know.
What are the rules, Chips?
While the train is in motion, please do not stand or walk. Lean out. Stick your arms and legs out of the yellow line. I think they mean line. And throw any object. Do not do these things, and do not smoke cigarettes.
Sounds like a real fun train ride.
Yeah, this is great. Welcome to the natural wonders of the world.
I'm mad.
We're going to show you Chips' horrendous body.
Check it out, guys.
He's just been eaten alive.
It's an allergic reaction.
He's been eaten alive by cobs.
It burns.
So terrible. It looks like his body is literally covered in nipples. It's just horrible. We bought this young man some loratadine and some hydrocortisone cream. We'll see if that cures him up during the day, but I mean, that's just disgusting. Look at his face. I got him on his face.
Here?
On his face.
Yeah. It's bad.
Tell us about it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Chips.
All right.
Those are literally the best waterfalls I've ever seen in my whole life.
Best waterfalls, and this girl's seen waterfalls.
You know, I've seen a lot of waterfalls.
I mean, she's seen a lot of water
I saw
falling
Niagara.
off of cliffs.
The thing about Niagara is it feels very commercial.
Right.
Like when you're there, it doesn't feel like you're in nature.
Right.
But in Iguazu, you're on these catwalks that are hidden in the jungle, and you walk through, and it's just beautiful.
Yeah. And it's a lot of water. I mean,
A lot.
it's hypnotic. I felt like every 30 seconds, I just expected it to stop because I felt like it can't go on forever.
So much water.
Too much water. Where's it all coming from?
Yeah.
But it just kept going. Apparently, it does it all night too.
Apparently,
And all
it
day.
doesn't turn off at night.
It doesn't turn off.
The best part was Garganta del Diablo, the devil's throat.
Yeah.
And that was a part that you went and it was kind of like a horseshoe and it was just so much sheer power
Yeah.
coming off that cliff. It's crazy.
Blows my mind.
Also, lots of rainbows and butterflies.
A lot of rainbows and butterflies. there.
All over that part.
Yeah, crazy.
Every waterfall has rainbows and butterflies.
Too many.
So many. I don't know if you're going to have to do them.
All right.
Where are we going?
Going to see some Jesuit ruins.
Yeah, what's the town name?
Oh, it's called San Ignacio.
San Ignacio.
San Ignacio.
Yeah, we're on a bus.
Make you an offer you cannot refuse.
Yeah? It doesn't even make sense. It doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon,
Mm-hmm.
and what are we?
We're a little drunk.
We're a little drunk.
We did get prime seats. Check this out. Oh, snap.
It's like a ride.
It is.
It is a ride. But like a movie ride.
Yeah, I feel like I'm at
Universal
Studios, Disney World.
We just need a bar.
Yeah, we have no seatbelts.
No seatbelts.
So we'll go right through the window.
But if we crash, we're gonna die.
Yeah.
That's just gonna happen.
All right, so we made it to San Ignacio. Initially, we go see the more famous ruins in the morning.
San Ignacio Mini. And then in the afternoon, we went to Loreto, which was a much smaller mission, and it's not been reconstructed, so it's pretty much just like piles of stone in the middle of the woods.
Yeah.
But it was still really cool to
Pretty
see.
cool.
Welcome to South America. Beautiful countryside. Gorgeous weather. All the women. Welcome to South America.
We're at a bus stop. It's raining a lot.
we had one offer from a taxi driver, but then Chips made note that he could be a human trafficker.
Yeah,
So
there's a giant sign over there that says no to human trafficking, and Mary's like, 60? Should we get in the car for 60?
So we decided to sit here in the rain and take the bus, even though Chips is the only one with a rain jacket, which he's wearing and, you know, showing off. Yeah, that's nice, Chips. Real nice.
Yep.
Real nice. No rain jacket.
Rain jacket? No rain jacket. Rain jacket? No rain jacket.
So around this time, Mary also started noticing a small cough.
Yeah, I thought I had allergies or like a little cold.
Right.
You know?
But we'll go more into that later.
That will come up again later.
So then we take a bus that night.
Chips, what are we doing?
We're on a bus to Posadas, Argentina.
Where's Posadas, Argentina? Where are we going there?
Well, we were supposed to go to another city for Carnival.
Yeah, that didn't happen. That's my fault.
Corrientes.
Lo siento.
We're gonna go to Corrientes, right? Huge carnival. Turns out it's probably over.
That happened a week ago.
Right. So we say, what do we do now? We gotta get down south. We gotta get to the beach. Carnival's not going on.
No wasted days.
No waste days. We gotta get to the beach. So we say, somebody take us to the border of Uruguay. They say no buses going that way tonight. We're done. You're screwed. So
You're screwed.
Yeah. So I say, take me to Posadas. It's a city.
It's bigger.
It's bigger. It's gonna have a bus terminal.
More buses.
We're gonna look for a bus. If there ain't no bus, I don't know what we're gonna do. It's gonna be 9 maybe o'clock at night, and we're gonna be in a bus terminal in Posadas, Argentina.
But
Yeah,
we have a lucky coin.
we have a lucky coin.
How much luck did our coin bring us tonight?
Pretty good, actually. Not a lot of luck. So we did come to Posadas, and we had our hopes set high on finding a vehicle to take us, and we found one. And it'll take us tomorrow. So we had to
At
get
4 o'clock.
at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. That's fine, you know. We'll
It's
just
not to the place we wanted to go.
No, we switched it up, but you know, we figured fine, we'll get a hostel, it'll be great. So we go to get some money out of the ATM, and the ATM says no.
Your card does not work here.
Your card's not good.
For both of us.
Right. So we go to another ATM, different bank. No. Turns out Posadas ATMs in that town. No.
Do not like us.
So we got nowhere to stay for free. So
We tried to stay in this bus terminal, but it closes in an hour.
in an hour, this bus terminal closes, and then that's the end of our air conditioning.
We're gonna suffocate to death.
And we'll just sleep somewhere on the street tonight.
Sounds like a great plan.
Yeah, I know. I came up with it.
We initially hung out in the little office where our bus was leaving from, but that closed at 11 o'clock, so we got kicked out of there. Then we went to a diner we were told was an all-night diner.
Yeah. All right.
Now it tastes like cigarettes with sugar in it.
We've moved on to phase 2
Of our plan.
of our plan. They shut down the bus terminal and they kicked us out. So what's phase 2?
I can't explain it. It's too funny. Phase 2 is that we're in this diner, and every time they try to kick us out, Chips. I don't know what's so funny. Chips is gonna order another plate of spaghetti. And he's gonna explain through my Spanish translation that he has to maintain a specific dietary amount of spaghetti or he'll die. So every time they try to kick us out, we'll beg mercy and ask for another plate of spaghetti.
And this particular
situation. I must eat the spaghetti. It must take 2 hours to consume the plate of spaghetti, or else I'll have had too much too fast, and I will die. So, it makes sense, yes.
Yeah, but in the meantime, we're gonna try to play spades with 2 people. So that should go well.
We're a couple of real winners tonight. 24-hour diner and a bus station in Argentina.
The Chips got delicious steak at like 1 in the morning.
Yeah, so I say, we don't have any money. I say, well, we have some American dollars. Will you take those? And he very eagerly says, yes, I will take your American dollars.
Oh, I forgot you paid with American dollars.
Yeah.
There's a blue market for money in Argentina.
Mm-hmm.
The Argentinians want to save their money in American dollars because it's more stable, apparently. Yeah.
So he was really happy to take my dollars, actually. So I ended up getting steak, and it worked out well.
Drank a lot of coffee because we had to stay up to watch our bags.
Right.
We couldn't just go to sleep.
At 2 a.m. we get kicked out of the diner.
So, we're fine, okay? We're fine.
We're doing great.
We're
having a great time. This is so much fun.
Yeah. So, I don't know. We'll let you know what happens.
Unless we're dead and can't operate the camera. Because we're stabbed by an Argentinian hobo.
Yeah, Mary drank 1 cup of coffee, but she swears she's going to be able to stay awake.
I'll be able to stay awake.
It ain't happening.
It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
It's going to be fine.
All right.
Cut to me sleeping. We found a bench to fall asleep on.
Yes.
And we were woken up maybe 40 minutes later.
Yeah.
By someone poking us.
Cop.
It was a cop.
Cop poked
kicking us out.
He said you can't sleep on these benches.
Can't sleep on the benches. I'm gonna go film this donkey over here. We've been listening to this noise for the past 13 hours. Go ahead and make the noise, donkey.
Do it.
The man with the plan, the big pan. Big can. Here's a Chinese tan with a big can. And a little man.
To distant lands, takes both my hands, never a frown with golden sun.
Go ahead and make the noise.
Stand up. Stand up. You gotta stand up, or I won't tell my story. I'll tell my story. Alright. So I went fox hunting, before it was illegal, right? I went fox hunting. And my little beagle, his name was Ralph the Beagle. And I had a hunting knife, And we didn't have any guns, we're kids, they can't give us a gun. So we sent Ralph Oh God, we sent Ralph out to flush the fox out. We had him trapped, in the asphalt playground of our elementary school, So we had this fox trapped, and we flush him outdoors, right? And there's kids trying to play Foursquare and shit. This fox comes running out, and I just shank him right in the belly as he tries to run past, It was my first fox kill.
Donkey. Make the noise, donkey. That was the noise. Looks like we have 3 options of things on this cactus for this game. There's a elephant, donkey. Sheep. Don't know how to play this game. So here we are in a different cafe. It's not the first cafe, but this one opened up. So there's probably some more coffee coming our way.